What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys might be able to tell from the title, we're installing something that the car was just missing. It was missing, you know, a type of look from the front. We just didn't have that because we were just doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Obviously, I've been waiting for this moment, and I'm very happy to announce we are actually sponsored by Sabon Carbon, you guys. That is so crazy to me, considering the fact that my first carbon hood was from Sabon on the Lexus. So I bought that without no sponsorship or anything like that, but you know, full circle, we are now sponsored by Sabon Carbon. So big shout out to Tommy from Sabon, and big shout out Sam Bulkin FD for linking me up with Tommy. So definitely very excited to show you guys this hood. So I definitely went with a style that kind of similar to maybe other ones, but with the options that we had, I think that it's going to look so freaking good. I already kind of have it set up on the table right here. It's still in the packaging. I literally couldn't take the box with me, you guys, because the box was just so big. Let's go ahead, open this up, and let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so here it is, the Sabon TS style carbon fiber hood. Dang, it looks so freaking good, you guys. Like, just the quality of the carbon, like Sabon. You guys just do it right, man. Look at this. I cannot wait. I was kind of looking at it right now. Last time we got our hood, they didn't come with these. So that's kind of cool that they added that, like, in support. And then I believe under for this, we got to take this off so that way we can use this in this area. Now for the Lexus, I actually had to switch over some of this stuff, but it doesn't look like I have to in this hood. Something really cool actually that I noticed too. Subaru. Another thing that I noticed about the GR that was different from the Lexus is that we actually had to switch over the windshield wiper like hoses onto the carbon hood, which was actually low-key a little bit difficult, but in this one it looks like we don't have to do any of that. It's literally just us taking off the bolts off of these hinges right here on both sides and then just applying that into the same spot. So actually I'm very happy that this is a very simple, straightforward install, you guys, because you guys know every time we get into something and you think it's gonna be quick, it's not, and something else happens and it takes hours. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate. I will be getting this PPF'd, you guys. Don't think that I'm not. I want to protect this hood as much as possible, especially knowing that this hood has gotten scratches on the wrap and everything like that. So definitely want to take care of that. We should do that soon. But I have a photo shoot with my boy Missing Key Media tomorrow, and I really wanted to get shots for Sabon with this hood on. So maybe get some rollers and everything like that, but that'll be tomorrow. So definitely let's go ahead and take this hood off, and then we'll go ahead and throw this hood on. Let me go get some help though, because I can't do this by myself. Alright, so now we have the hood off. Like I said, very easy, just literally the 4 bolts on both of those hinges. Now we have to take off these bolts off of the wood. Then we gotta take off this cover right here, and then we should be good. What do you think, dude? Should we keep it like this, man? Just roll around like this? I mean, it'd be pretty crazy if we had like a crazy engine in there, you know, and like we would take this out to the track and just kind of keep it like this. Maybe if it was like a drift version, you know? Yeah, huh? All right, let's go ahead, take these off and throw it on and see what it looks like. Yo, check this out, dude, this is so freaking nice. Just like it, like I said, we were missing something on the front end, dude. Yeah, man. Okay, so like I said, my idea with this was I am going to be probably wrapping the hood the same color and then just kind of have the vents exposed. But before we do that, I do want to kind of get some content and some photos and videos of like this kind of look, especially for Saban 2. So we definitely still got to get maybe like a decal for, per the sponsorship, they do require you to have like a Saban decal somewhere, like on the hood, or you know, it's just somewhere kind of promoting their products. So we do got to get that somewhere on the hood. I don't know, maybe I'll have it like here, or maybe like here or something. But dude, man, what do you think, Dario?
It looks really sick. It really adds a nice to the car, considering like the carbon fiber mirrors and the lip here. Just it's what you needed.
Yeah, man, honestly, like, so like you guys know, like not everybody has this APR like carbon splitter for the Pandem kit, nor do they have these canards that you guys see here and on the side of the car as well. So it really just adds to all the carbon that we kind of have going on. Dang, this is gonna look so good when it's wrapped and the vents are showing, dude.
I don't know if it's just because like it's a newer product, but like the carbon fiber looks nicer, like the quality, like zooming in on like the other weaves and fibers, it looks a lot cleaner. So yeah, maybe just because it's a newer product, glossy.
Maybe that, but also Saban, you know, they're just a very reputable carbon brand, and so maybe that's why they just, you know, they have it down in terms of like how they lay their carbon. I'm not too sure how many layers of carbon they used to make these hoods and everything like that, but obviously, you know, my cousin doesn't necessarily know so much about companies and cars and stuff like that in general, but if he can notice that, you know, without being a car guy or anything like that, and he can notice the product, that speaks for itself. Another thing I kind of wanted to point out, that it's so cool that he notices certain things. You see how they flow with the body lines, and you know what, this is really cool because obviously this is not the OEM front bumper, this is Pandem front bumper. So the fact that the body lines with this carbon hood match the Pandem front bumper, that's really impressive. And look at the fitment. The fitment is like on point. Like I literally didn't have to do no types of adjustment when putting on the bolts. This gap is normal from the OEM hood, so like literally no adjustment, just plug and play. Like I just love it when things work, you guys. Like it just worked so freaking well. One of like the very few times that like we have an install and it doesn't go completely wrong. Thank you so much, Saban. I really appreciate you guys for sponsoring us. It's a real full circle feeling, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I wanted to go with this TS hood because the other hoods that they have, the VS style, and I think it's the RS style, or no, this the FA style. The FA style has like a scoop here that has a vent where airflow could travel into the engine bay, and that one's more like WRX like oriented, I want to say. And then the VS style kind of has like body lines coming here, and then the vent is like here. And I was thinking about how I wanted to wrap that aspect of it and how it would look. I didn't think that it would look very well, but I think this kind of style complements very much, because we would basically wrap all the way up until here, and we would lay these exposed along with this side as well, kind of exposed, and then everything else will be wrapped in red. So I think we did a good job on the styling of the hood. If you guys thought the installs were gonna stop there, well, we still got one more thing to do for today's video in terms of install. Well, I guess it's not really much of an install, but we definitely need it. So let me go ahead and hop into the car, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys, so check this out. As you guys can see, we have a couple lights on, right? What I'm specifically talking about in terms of lights is this seatbelt light right here. That light keeps coming on, or stays on. So because when you change your bucket seat, the seat sensor kind of like goes off, and it's like still not reading that there is an actual like seat or whatever, just the sensor, you know, it's on. So we have had that light on since we switched to our Recaro bucket seat. So that is definitely something that I want to take off that light. Obviously we still have the check engine because of our headers, but that is something that I can go ahead and attack right now. So I ended up buying these 303. It's just a resistor that basically tricks the system. So my camera died and recording on my phone now, but these are the prongs. They're like so cheap on like Amazon. They're like $6. I'll leave the link in the description along with the link for the Sabon hood. It's so simple, such a simple thing. Thank God, like, it's so cheap. I do know that I think it's a little bit different for the passenger side, because the passenger side I think has like a couple more like different sensors or whatnot, but because we only have the driver side, I think that it's a lot better. So this is the plug-in right here, and we basically need to like bend them and make them fit in there, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it with electrical tape, and then we'll see if it's still on the light dash. We got it plugged in, and honestly I was like so skeptical because I had the car on as I plugged it in, but it still wouldn't shut off. So I turned the car off and made sure that it was in there, turned it back on, and check this out. No airbag light. Finally, I've had that light on for so freaking long, you guys. Obviously the seatbelt light is on because I don't have my seatbelt on, and obviously we still got this check engine light because of the headers, and then the same thing with this exclamation mark right here. But dude, finally. So with that, I just want to say big shout out to Kevin Vogt, because I got that from his video. So anyways, like I said, you guys, I'll leave that in the description down below. It's such a cheap item. So it is currently the next day. I'm actually about to head over to Ottawa right now to meet up with my boy Missing Key Media. We're actually gonna go and get some shots of the car in the rain. Now this is probably gonna be like, I don't know, I've shot in the rain probably like a handful of times. It's not really something I like to do, especially because last year when we drove this in the rain, we had all those problems at the beginning of the year, and I just don't really feel like risking all that anymore. Well, I'm actually kind of excited because obviously we have the Sabon hood on now, and this is going to be the first time shooting that. So I'm pretty excited that we're going to get some shots literally right after like the install of that. I'm just kind of hoping that there's not going to be like any like crazy puddles on our way. The hood looks so freaking good. His place is probably like 20 minutes away from me, which is something that I really like, because normally we have to travel pretty dang far for all these kinds of photo shoots and stuff. So I wanted to tell you guys, I've been driving another car around, more like on the daily. I can't say what car that is just yet. You guys will know later on, but I've been driving this other car. It's a little bit older than this car, and yo, the difference in like shifting and the feel, and like holy crap, these like the newer cars are just way more butter. Like holy crap, like the clutch is just like such a difference. It's such a big crazy difference that when I started driving the car, I was just kind of like, yo, that was way too easy. Which is cool though, right? Like you kind of see like like how far, you know, tech has kind of come in terms of like just how easy it is to like learn how to shift in these cars. Like I said, it's so smooth. The clutch, the gearbox, everything. Like it's just it was just crazy to me. I had to say that to you guys. So it's not raining right now, but like legit this whole weekend it's been like pouring out here, and I don't know why. Like during the week it doesn't even rain. It doesn't even rain, and then like on the weekends it rains. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna do something? Yeah, guess what? Nah, not really. I don't understand. California, like, you know, this is like the entering of like summer / spring or whatever. I don't know. I'm just tired of the rain. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people in SoCal are tired of the rain too, you know. Can't do installs, you know. We followed Alex and my boy Trev. I just met him right now. He's another photographer, videographer. But check this out. Look at this. We're like pretty deep in the mountain, and this is like a super sick like area slash setting. Honestly, it like reminds me of like Vikings or something. I'm not, you know, maybe just because I'm a big fan, but like that's kind of what it reminds me of. Take a look at this really quickly. Like, damn, this shit looks so freaking good, dude. Like, for real, like I'm telling you, like I feel like I'm in Vikings right now. Like someone is about to get like sacrificed on that rock right there for sure. We got our little moat over there. I think we're gonna actually try to take a shot over there. That would be pretty freaking cool because I've never done that before. This would be a great spot to go LARPing.
LARPing? Hell yeah.
We ended up getting into that little river spot. Check this out. I was like, oh, I want to see how it looks. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting out.
Nah, not at all, dude.
Nah, bro. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, you know, here we are for the content.
Exactly.
But like I said, it's super dope. I'm always down to somewhat like make a little bit of a risk for a shot that you don't normally get to see. I think stuff like that is pretty cool, and that's what life's about. You know, how many risks can you take? Sometimes it needs to be calculated, though. What happened? What happened?
He stepped in the water.
No!
Oh.
No!
Soaked right now.
Not the Burberries!
Man, they toast.
No! Oh my gosh, guys, he like stepped in the puddle. I literally would just say like, oh, you gotta risk it sometimes for the shot. Come down to the end of this vlog, you guys. I'm so excited for those shots that we did with Alex and my boy Trap. A big shout out to Sabon Carbon for sponsoring us, you guys. Like I said, full freaking circle. So cool to be working with them and have them sponsor the build. This install came before some of the engine stuff we were talking about, but I did say that we had some things kind of coming along for the 86 that we were waiting on. So this was definitely one of those things. We also have another part for this car that I actually have in my possession. I just haven't installed it quite yet. So hopefully I'll get some time to do that this week or this weekend, whichever comes first. Another update per the engine work, I did email the company that we're going to be working with in terms of, you know, wait time and time frame. So I'm waiting to kind of hear back from them. But like I said, it is purchased. We are waiting for it. It's been maybe almost 2 weeks now. So just be patient with me, you guys. You know, it's gonna be crazy once we kind of get into it. But anyways, we actually ended up getting a confirmation this year, you guys, for Formula Drift in Long Beach. So I'm so excited for that. We're going to be showcasing the car for the Toyota booth. Like, yo, like, this will be the second time we get to do this since back in the year of 2022 when we first had gotten the car. So that's pretty freaking cool. I'm so excited for that. I was walking around telling, you know, trying to network and tell companies like, hey, yeah, that's my car. You know, if we can work together, whatever, whatnot. And, you know, I remember the feeling of like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Everyone kind of comes and tells us stuff, you know, but you know, a couple places that actually ended up working with me, now they kind of see the vision. Now they see that I was serious about it, right? And so, you know, just kind of like, you know, relate that to you guys. Like, if you guys are just starting out, you want to start out, or if you're like wondering how to kind of get into contact with certain companies, you know, just go introduce yourself in person if possible, or if not, you know, send a good proposal letting them know what you can do for them, because they know what they can do for you, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that, and you know, kind of keep going, and just, you know, eventually they'll see what you're talking about. They'll see the vision you have. So definitely very grateful for the opportunity. Big shout out to my boy David that works for Toyota, hooking us up with that spot at Formula Drift. So anyways, you guys, that is something I just wanted to keep you guys update on. I hope you guys like this vlog. I hope you guys like the install. Let me know what you guys think about this hood in the comments, or if you guys would rather have one of the other style hoods that I have posted. If this is you guys' first time to the channel, please subscribe, you guys. We're trying to make it past 10,000 this year. I know we could get there. I know we could get there easily. So definitely we're on our way, you guys. Just need your guys' help. So thank you to all you guys that have been supporting so far. And that's all I got for this episode, you guys. So make sure you guys live long and prosper. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.